Hello, welcome to Flow Shore, your favorite creator, me hopefully, sits down and talks about some fantastic projects. And today I'm talking about one of my favorite projects actually, and a recent one. It's about Frisbe. Let's get right into it. It feels improper to talk about it without the man of the hour, Frisbe himself. So I actually have a guest for this week's episode. This was a different one. This was a fun one. I have talked at quite an extent about the Okotoks 48-Hour Film Festival. Because on how it works, I get a prompt, which is usually a genre, line dialogue prop, image to recreate, genre, director to imitate. You got 48 hours from that point to deliver the finished film. You gotta film, write, edit, all the good stuff. Then you go to the festival and you watch it. Next weekend, today actually when this comes out, I am currently at the festival with Cameron watching our newest one, Hope School Glee Club. So wish us luck. But what I discovered this year, and I should have known, I did see part of it last year, they do a 24-hour horror film. Now if you guys don't know, horror is kind of my bread and butter. You know, that's what I do more often than not. Demon Awakening, Campless, Smile, Rules of Survival, those are all in that kind of realm. So yeah, that was right up my alley. And I went, Cameron, are you free this day? It's 24 hours, not even 48. You don't even have the weekend. Give me 24 hours. We can film this. We can do this whole thing. It'd be great. And he went, I am 1,000% in. Tell me when, tell me where. We'll do it. And I'm like, perfect. Let you know closer to. So this one, we don't go down to Okotoks and collect everything. It's entirely online. We get emailed the prompts. We watch the film online. And so it starts Friday night, 6 p.m. Do Saturday, 6 p.m., Sunday, 6 p.m. festival. You watch the showings. So I'm ready. I'm there. Cameron works, unfortunately, so he can't be there with me. So I'm like, okay, midnight, I'm going to meet you. We're going to film overnight because we don't have a ton of time. Like, I'm going to film overnight with you, and then I'm going to edit it and have it done for 6 p.m. And so he's like, okay, well, I'm house sitting. I was like, do you think we could use that place? Like, an empty house would be perfect for us to be filming overnight. And he goes, yeah, we'll do that. So 6 p.m., I'm sitting there, I'm ready, I'm waiting. Email comes through. Prompt. Little Monster. What? So genre is Little Monster, and then we have to use a Halloween-themed pun. So I'm sitting there and I go, what the hell is Little Monster? Like, I can think of, like, I don't know. I can't really think of any Little Monster horror. I don't even know what that really means, if I'm being honest. So I go and I Google it. Take a guess right now. How many films do you guys think qualify as a Little Monster film? You got your answer loaded? Ready? Like 5. There are like 5 movies. Gremlins, like 3 of the 5. So I went, shit, we are in trouble. So I'm sitting there and I'm lost. I text Cameron, I'm like, gonna try to think of something. He goes, yeah, do that. I got no clue. And then I go, okay, hold up. So obviously I don't think we can do scary with this one, but a little bit of a funny scary. What do I know of that features 2 guys and a little third being? Well, I love watching Smosh, and they have this Charlie the Drunk Guinea Pig that they did years ago. And I went, really? Well, what if I did like a Chucky type thing, where we have our little monster, and it's, Cameron and Liam find it, and we take it home, but it turns out to be evil, and we go from there. So that's kind of the idea of what I write. Then I sit down and I go, nah, I don't love that. So I rewrite it. Don't love that either. Rewrite it again, and now I'm like, okay, we kind of have something here now. We kind of got something going on. I like that. And so it is this Halloween sleepover. And we got little Frisbe here. And so I go, well, perfect. Cameron's not off until midnight. So I'm going to go and see Abby, get her to read over the script. Let me know what she thinks. Then I'm going to go and see if I can find it. And so I had in my mind, I was like, well, let me go get like something on toy. Like I'm looking for like a Furby. You know, those are creepy. That's like the right idea. Don't find one. Abby likes the script. She's like, this actually sounds really funny, but like really cool. I'm like, thank you. So I go to Walmart. Looking around, don't find any Furbies, and I go, yeah, probably wouldn't have one. I also don't want to break the budget because I got a couple of Furby-esque toys, but they're a little higher than I'm wanting to spend. And then I find this little guy, and I go, well, what do you know? I see potential. So I buy him, take him home, and proceed to chop into him with wire cutters and an X-Acto knife. And we got a good shot of him in the film, but just so you guys get a good shot of him again. Really wasted no time with this one. I scratched dye into the back of it. And so this is our possessed little toy. So we have that. I have a script together. I have all my equipment together. Now I'm just waiting for Cameron. Just waiting for the, hey, I'm on my way home from work. And then I'm out the door. What do you know? That comes. And it's like, out the door. I get in the car, I start driving, and then I go, oh, frick, I forgot the battery charger. No, it'd be fine. No, I need it. So I turn around, go get it. I'm like, Cameron, I'm something a little late. He goes, oh, it's okay. Actually, I'm just leaving work now. I'm like, oh, perfect. I won't be sitting inside the house at like midnight waiting for you. So I drive down there. It's like a half-hour drive away. It's like he's way deep south. We meet up. We go inside. We chat a little bit, and it's now like we've gone over the script. We've kind of roughly worked out areas where we'll be filming, where we're gonna be doing the stuff, and then it's time. And now it's like 1 a.m. We get into filming it. Really quick, really efficient, really on the dot. I mean, it's late, so we don't really want to go off script too much. We're also both tired, so we're not really improvising too hard. So we're going. And we get to my favorite shot of the film. I love this one. And it's in the kitchen where Cameron opens the fridge, like Frisbee's there, he opens the fridge door, shuts it, Frisbee's gone. Love that one. And then I love when, over here. By the way, I did all the voicing for Frisbe. It was really funny. Jump ahead a little bit. In the festival when we're watching it, there's a live chat and someone goes, who did the voice for Frisbe? Like, that's incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much. But we do it. And so it jumps up at Cameron. I actually don't know how I made it look that good in that short of time, being that exhausted. Jumps up at Cameron, attacks him. We go around. We do the whole knocking the cans over. We get this whole scene down. It's really fun. My favorite scene of the entire one. I really enjoyed that one. But I also really enjoyed the little Cameron with the gun and our little Halloween pun there. But honestly, the funniest, and there's two really funny scenes, but the funniest one has to be the sleeping bag when we're getting into it. Because we do like one take, then we do a second take, and then I go, well, third take, because you bumped the camera last time. And so in this third take, Cameron get into a sleeping bag. So I ended up using the take because, again, there's a timer that's like 6 minutes. He takes 9 minutes to get into a sleeping bag. And I go, maybe I'll use it if it's like good. And I'm like, listen, I'm like, it's entertaining. And he goes, all right, yeah, just 1 minute. I'm gonna catch you on that sleeping train, Liam. And he just keeps doing it. so funny, but literally that scene alone is longer than the entire runtime we were allowed. So I kept it for the credits. But I just think it was so funny and so enjoyable there. And then and at this point, it's probably almost 4 a.m. And we're doing our final scene, which is him shooting it and doing his Halloween-themed pun. And so we're looking it up. And I proceeded to demonstrate how tired I was because I'm on the floor laughing at Buongiorno. I'm laughing so hard on the ground. Yeah, I was exhausted. How could you tell? I love it though. I think it's so funny. It worked so well, and we were very particular about where we were shooting, what we needed to do, and a lot of the shots, like a lot of what took time was setting up the shots. Like that first shot in the kitchen, like the dining room, the table, and everything. I love looking at that shot because I just think it's so well placed and framed. Just such a good job. Fun fact: the first scene of the film, the Buongiorno, my friend. Last thing we shot. Absolute last thing we shot. We forgot about it. We were wrapping up. I packed up all my gear and I went, we haven't shot the opening. So we did that. And then I almost cut it when I was editing it. But we do all that. And I think Cameron's the place he struggled the most with this shoot was actually when I get attacked by Frisbe. Because I went, okay, throw it at me, but like it's got some heft to it. So just be careful not to throw it too hard so that you hurt my face. You know what I mean? And that proceeded to turn into him throwing it and having Frisbe hit me in the chest, in the stomach, get me on the collarbones a couple of times, once in the chin, or just almost hit the ground. Frisbe had a rough go in it because Cameron was having a rough go with it. It was hard, and I get it, because it's hard to, like, he doesn't want to hurt me, but also he doesn't want to get it to me. But then in the end, we got it figured out. It worked out. So that was perfect. And then it comes, and it's like, okay, we're all wrapped up. It's like 4:30, almost 5 a.m. And Cameron goes, all right, do you want to sleep on the couch? And I go, I appreciate it, man, but no, I want to go and like get the footage compiled so that I have like an idea of what I have to do later. Like, I'm gonna head out. And he goes, are you sure you're gonna drive? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I promise. So I drive home, and my plan, take the footage off the SD card, leave it. Take the footage off the SD card, and then I put all the footage in it, and I kind of put my takes I like. And so I have a rough idea of the length of runtime. I'm like, okay, perfect. And it was about actually like, I think 7 minutes-ish. I think less, when I finally got it all in, and I went, all right, I'm exhausted. It was like 7 a.m. at this point. So I was like, okay, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up at like 11. And I woke up about 11:30, 12, ate some food, and then got right into editing. And this one was actually a really fun and easy one to edit because it was very straightforward. It was just adding some sound effects, some music, recording Frisbe's lines, the die, 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 die. Great time. I did edit that. Just I really wanted to like sound like a toy, like a kid's toy voice. But just, it was such a good, fun time editing this one and making Frisbe. And it was fun because I've been out of practice with the horror for a couple of years, and I forgot how much fun it is to use that horror music. Like a synth can completely change the vibe of a scene. I love that. And I just also really enjoyed the sound effects and be able to like bring my vision to life in a way that oftentimes I don't get to, because sometimes we just improvise too much, or we just don't have a script in the first place. But with this one, it was really nice because what I originally wrote out, we pretty much followed. And so in my mind, the scene of Cameron getting attacked in the kitchen, I had this image in mind when we went to film it. And so to actually edit it and get that exact vision back, perfect. I loved it. And I loved Frisbe. And then we get to the festival. So I submit it, right? I'm good. And festival time. We're watching, going through a couple of them. Frisbe starts. And then the stream crashes. No! It loses like a good chunk of it. Unfortunate. Brought a tear in my eye. And so I never do this. But in chat I go, hey, can we replay Frisbe and the film before it? The tech issues just really made it hard to watch them. They're like, yeah, absolutely. So right before we go to vote, we get to watch both of them again. And we didn't win any awards. That's okay. You know, we don't do this for the awards. Would it be awesome to win an award? Without a doubt. But we don't do this to win an award. That's not the purpose of making short films. It's fun, and I love the experience of getting to watch it in theaters. That's just an added bonus if we did win an award. But I had a great time. I watched a lot. There was so many good, well-done films. Really, really entertaining. Finish up, and we're all done, hanging out, and it's about 2-3 days later. I'm just minding my own business, doing my own thing. You know how it is. And I get an email from the festival coordinator, and she's pretty much like, Dear Maplet, which was our team name, just wanted to say we're sorry that you didn't win any awards. It was a very tough judging competition in there. We really loved and thought that you know what, let me read it out. Because why paraphrase, but I could just read out exactly word for word what the email says and about how much and how great it was. Because it was a really, really nice email to get. Because, you know, we put a lot of work into it. So it's, Hi, McBaplet. I want to send a quick thank you for being part of the 24-hour challenge. I also wanted to personally let you know that while you may not have actually won a prize, the jury really liked your work. We specifically thought you created a fun monster. One jury member was super excited to see the blue character. Yes. If you guys didn't recognize this, and I didn't. This is a blue character that I mangled. You also, in our opinion, created the best relationship between the characters. I don't know about you, but that's such a compliment to get. That you created the best relationship between your characters. And that's just kind of naturally how Cameron and I are. So it's just so nice to see that we actually seem like real friends. And that's Frisbe. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Because come Monday, I think next Wednesday when I said it to come out, Homeschool Glee Club comes out. So check out Frisbe, so you're caught up on the short films. And with that, that's the end of the 24th episode of the Cutting Room Floor, the show where your favorite creator gets to sit down and talk about some favorite projects. I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support on last week's episode. Thank you so much for the support on all the episodes. It means the world to me. Patrons, your name's scrolling by. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if your name isn't up there, I appreciate you anyways. I'm so excited to be able to talk about Frisbe. It really is one of my favorite films that I've made. And it has my favorite prop that I've been able to keep. Frisbe. It's awesome. It was super fun, and it was such a good memory. And I associate so much fun with making this film. So, thank you. Hope you guys check it out. And if you do, let me know in the comments what you think of it. I really do love to hear from you guys. I read and respond to every comment. Even if it takes me a couple of days, I always read them right away. Just sometimes I don't respond immediately. But probably like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe down below if you haven't already. We're so close to 700 subscribers. It's actually insane. Did you realize that we were less than 30 subscribers away from 700? A year ago, we weren't even at 600. Actually, I think we were just at 600. No, sorry, we weren't. A year ago, we weren't even at 500. 500. Nuts. So let's see us get to 600 to 700. Even at, I'm gonna say, I think we can get to 1,000 by the time we hit 10 years. We got like 3 months to hit it. So let's do it. Share this video around, and I'll see you guys in another video on this channel very soon. Goodbye.